So we're going into Burlington with only a $50 budget today. You guys are not, you're not doing this to me. Off to Burlington. All right, so I see Very Sexy Plus. That's a good price, $12.99. What else do we have here? Signorina Ferragamo. Some ladies' fragrances. Guess Iconic. Dark Cherry Amber. What is this? Aether Extrait. It's a solid pickup depending on the price. Let's see. $34.99. Yeah, solid fresh fragrance. We've got what else? Panache Angel Dust. Sweet Tooth. What's this? Golden Hour. Nautica Blue. Noble Blush. Assad Elixir. This one I picked up last week. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. Vanilla Bean Scone. That might be worth giving a shot. A lot of Hawas elixirs lately at Burlington, I feel like. Coastal Escape. I seen that here last week. Mini Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Cologne. Hawas Black. Guess Seductive Blue. What's this one? Assad Elixir. A lot of these popped up. That's a solid price. Grow.
Please proceed to register too.
Aromatic Watermelon Dossier. Cayeto Frisson Untamed. This is actually my favorite Cayeto Frisson. How much? I think it's a $16.99. Lot of Beverly Hills Polo Clubs for the summer. And yeah, on to the next store. All right, on to Ross. All right, ladies first this time. Tommy Girl, that's a classic. Fancy. Candied Fantasy. Sometimes you can find some really good niche fragrances in this section. I found some Mancera's. Michel Vanille, that's really good. That's a good take on Vanilla 28. Some Cost. Guess. Obsession. This is actually criminally underrated. I think this is discontinued. $11.99, I believe that said. Ram Silver, $16.99. Nothing that quite stands out so far. I don't think I've ever seen the Blue Mustang fragrance. Burberry. Mercedes-Benz. Gillette. It is looking like we are striking out, folks. All right, I don't think we can strike out 3 times, guys. Or is it 4? 4 times. All right, they did switch up the section here, which is kind of interesting. Intuition Aramis Intense. How much is that? $69. It's gonna be a hard pass for me. Toy Boy. Toy 2. Only the Brave. Some gift sets. Coach Green, Arrow, Streamer. And then they've got this section here. Got some random oddball fragrances. Beverly Hills Polo Club. Alt. Sauvage Elixir.
Want 10% off that whole card.
Burberry Herb, Viva La Juicy. Oh, we've got down here Coach Dreams, Jimmy Choo Fever, Gucci Bamboo.
Or text Marshalls to 63887 to apply today. Data fees may apply.
And that bond number 9 that still sits here. Chat, comment down below. Do you think this is real? Fake? Ooh, and just when I thought I was gonna give up, another section. Like blue summer vibes. Oh, look at that. They've got the Dubai Undergrounds. Ralph's Club, Lacoste Red. Vanilla Oud. MCM Onyx. And no fragrances? What is going on? There's no way we struck out. So we are back from our local Burlington, one of our local Burlingtons, and you guys have been hounding me in the comments. You gotta check this fragrance out. You gotta find it. You gotta so on and so on. So I ended up picking it up. But before we get into today's video, my name's Rocco at EnterTheFragrance. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We go on these Burlington trips a couple times a week, and I try and find some underrated, cheapy, affordable fragrance gems. And you can just come shopping with me. So turn on that bell so you get notified every single time we drop a new video. But today we ended up picking up a French Avenue fragrance, yes. And honestly, I have no idea what this is gonna smell like going into the review. And did I overpay? I guess drop it down below in the comments if I did, but I ended up paying $39.99 for this one. Yes, $39.99, and this is from French Avenue, and this one is called French Avenue's Grow. Yes, Grow by French Avenue. Super intrigued. Now, if I were to guess based on the bottle and just the name, it's gonna be an earthy green, maybe dark incensey fragrance, but who really knows? It could be a fruit. Ooh. First of all, check out that bottle. That's a sick presentation. Yeah, and I don't hear any hype about this unless I'm just not watching the right content, but I guess let's find out if it's trash or gas. So yeah, there's the bottle. So we are completely out of skin, so we are gonna go straight on strip, decent atomizer. So it's sweet, woody, fruity. I'm 110% sure I'm getting a date accord. Very recognizable because I'm a huge fan of Dolce & Gabbana, The One Luminous Night. That's the kind of headspace this is putting me in. Kind of similar. It's got the woody facets. It's mature. Definitely not a youthful style fragrance in my opinion. Familiar though. Super, super. I wouldn't be surprised if is this the One Luminous Night? Definitely this one is very Middle Eastern-esque. Interesting. Let's look up the notes on this one. I'm super, super curious. So this should be a new release. Well, 2025. So it's a sweet, woody, fruity, vanilla, warm, spicy, aromatic, fresh, spicy, amber rose. Yeah, I do get the rose. There's got to be some saffron in here. Dates. So dates on Fragrantica, and take Fragrantica with a grain of salt, guys. Dates is listed twice. So the top notes, dates, Divana, saffron, Timur. Is it Timur? Pear, middle notes, more dates, custard, rose, geranium, sandalwood, jasmine, peony, lily of the valley. In the base notes, vanilla, drywood, cypriol, labdanum, tonka bean, musk, cedar. Interesting. So they're comparing it to French Avenue's newest release, which I'll throw on screen. Tonka Serapia, not getting that at all. Moroccan, interesting. Black Phantom, Blonde Amber. Yeah, I'm not getting any of these. It's kind of like a mix. Honestly and truthfully, it's a more gourmand Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night. This is good. This is really good. This is gonna hit the fall rotation for me 1000%. Now, this isn't a Burlington video if we don't check the Fragrantica comments. So the first one, this is a great fragrance. It's something that's very great intro into niche. Sweet dates and some floral, spices, and gourmand vanilla. New noses probably won't like the spices and dates. Experienced noses will probably find this a nice addition to their collection. Agreed. Next one, this is not a safe blind buy. Absolutely not. That's what I was saying earlier. It's a very mature fragrance. I feel like a lot of people aren't going to like this, but if you have, I would say 25 plus fragrances, I think you could appreciate how different and unique this is. But going back to the comment, this is not blind buy safe. And if you do get it, expect a pure special occasion scent. Now that we got this out of the way, let's begin. The scent needs to be smelled before it's bought because the complexity and the way it has been done is definitely an acquired taste. First off, opening is a smoky floral medicinal scent with the undertone of dates. I had a lot of people disregard this when I asked them about their initial thoughts during the opening, and I can see why. I personally don't mind it too much, but it definitely is not mass appealing, and I feel it's the type of scent that embodies the Middle Eastern taste. Nailed it exactly. Those were my thoughts. It's very Middle Eastern, spicy oriental. As it starts to dry down, the dates become more potent and sweeter, and the smokiness dies down a bit and becomes a rich date floral fragrance with that dark smokiness and slight medicinal scent. I'm not getting any medicinal scents. I think a lot of people confuse saffron with this medicinal like sweetness, but it is what it is. This is easily the most complex cologne I own, and it makes it perfect for any fancy occasions when I'm dressed up because not only is it unique, complex, and rich, it's a beast in terms of performance. Lasts long and projects far. It is hard not to get recognized with this. I wear this whenever I have a suit on, and I can't think of any other cologne that fits it more. Overall, it's a 7.5 out of 10 because the opening is hard to wear but beautiful when you can wear it. And the next comment, I think my bottle needs to rest. But from what I can smell so far, this has great potential to be something special. Yeah, 100% agree. It's different, it's unique. Like I was saying, mature, but goes in that Middle Eastern direction. And I think this is a win because there's not many great date affordable fragrances out there. And not a lot of people have smelled that accord of sweet, fruity dates and fragrances. And I think it's a massive win. Now, would I give it a 10 out of 10? Ultimately, no. First impressions, the bottle's cool, the presentation's cool. I do love the scent profile. But I think on first impressions, I'm going to have to agree with that comment. I got to give it a 7.5. Yeah, a 7.5 for French Avenues. Grow. And guys, on the way out, make sure you follow me on all platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. A lot of short form content on there. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that thumbs up. It does help us grow as a channel, help us grow as a community. And if you drop a comment down below, I respond to most comments and questions. But as always, stay clean, stay fresh. And remember, the world is